Phillips and Madisariano continued to engage the officers, firing sporadic bursts into the patrol cars that had been positioned on Laurel Canyon in front of the bank and in the parking lot across the street. Officers, who were mostly armed with then LAPD standard issue Beretta 9mm pistols, Smith & Wesson revolvers, and 12-gauge pump-action shotguns, continued to return fire at both robbers. They quickly found out that their handguns and shotguns would not penetrate the body armor worn by Phillips and Madisariano. This was compounded by the fact that most of the LAPD officers' service pistols had insufficient range at longer distances, where most officers found themselves positioned relative to the bank entrance. An officer was heard on the LAPD police frequency warning other officers that they should not stop the getaway vehicle. "They've got automatic weapons, there's nothing we have that can stop them." Additionally, the officers were pinned down by the heavy sprays of gunfire coming from the robbers, making it extremely difficult to attempt a headshot with their handguns. Several officers acquired 5 AR-15 style rifles from a nearby gun store to combat the robbers. 2 locations adjacent to the bank's north parking lot provided good cover for officers and detectives. Police likely shot Phillips with their handguns while Phillips was still firing and taking cover near the 4 vehicles adjacent to the north wall of the bank. One location that Officer Richard Zelensky effectively used for cover was the adjacent Del Taco restaurant's west wall, 351 feet from Phillips. Zelensky fired 86 rounds at Phillips and is believed to have hit Phillips during their exchange. Zelensky was also able to use this position to draw Phillips' fire away from Sergeant Haynes and Officer Whitfield, who were both wounded and had only marginal cover behind trees across Laurel Canyon Boulevard. The other location that proved advantageous for the LAPD was the backyard of 6641 Agnes Avenue,